Need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
Lumos, triangle, disart.
Revelio!
Silent.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
Will finally rule.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
Bring me 1,000 humans to battle. I'll take them all. Run the other way when they see me, humans do. Every time.
Pyrrhus to tell us.
Something that time. You're the very weaker.
I know you're here somewhere.
This is sad. Really, it is. Bring
Accio.
Oh, spells won't save you now.
Lumos. Levioso.
Let's
Accio.
When are you going to give up?
How nice of you to stop by.
Cross button. 1.
I shall defeat you no matter how.
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work. This is going well.
We make a good team.
Lumo, triangle, disart.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through, or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose.
Perhaps we can find an alternate route up ahead.
Sneaking around has its appeal.
One of the best meals I've ever eaten.
We're making quick progress.
I'm famished. Almost.
Bombard!
How pitiful.
Accio.
Who do you think you are?
Lumos. Transart.
You are postponing the inevitable.
Lumo, R2 button. Hold Expelliarmus, R2.
Expelliarmus!
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
Revelio.
Lumos. Lumos. Triangle but depulso. Force. Art.
For better or for worse, we're in. Accio. Bombard. This mine looks like a tomb.
It was accidents were reported. Now I see why.
Bombarda. Expelliarmus.
Triangle button.
Confringo. Revelio. I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Such arrogance. I will make you pay. Your little magic tricks won't distract me.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Expelliarmus! Confringo! Accio!
Rambox loyalists are in here.
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
Lumos. Art.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Arresto Momentum! It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Smashing.
Stairs.
Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Lumos. Altering spell. Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos.
Reparo. Confringo. Revelio.
Visit the collections menu to learn about enemy abilities and weaknesses.
Confringo!
Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Lumos. Utility. Depulso. Transformation. Depart.
Descender. Descender.
Accio!
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Descender. Revelio.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists have all but declared war. We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
I have a brother who works at Gringotts. Couldn't pay me.
Triangle. Descendo. Levioso. Plate art.
You're on a desk all day.
Up for a bit of dying, are we? I won't rest. Dead. Brave miss. Seems your heart isn't in this at all.
You're making this
Number up wide, coming back this way.
We're not finished yet.
It's almost as if they were waiting.
Accio!
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Leviosa.
Blue triangle button. Art.
Confringo.
Blue triangle but depulse art.
Also. Confringo. Depulso. Defender. Glacius. Confringo. Depulso. Confringo. Glacius. Defender.
Cross button 1.
Defender.
We certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap. For a Slytherin.
For a Ravenclaw, you certainly have a lot to learn.
Lumos. Try Achi.
Accio! Revelio!
Now,
Confringo.
we can have a look around in peace. A rune symbol above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it.
Revelio.
expecting that.
Revelio.
The world floated back to me as if in a watery haze. How long had I been unconscious? I only remember his eyes. Empty. Empty of sorrow. Yes, but also I recall feeling a sense of euphoria as I watched the pain vanish. But then everything started to turn. When I fell, I must have hit my head. I neither feel nor see a mark, but the pain is throbbing. I can only hope it is not the Black Death. At least he is no longer in pain.
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us
Sebastian,
unravel
I
more
think
of
I
this
found
mystery.
something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
Revelio. Revelio. If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganark was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft, and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
Here's some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marrenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A goblin named Lojok.
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know, goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
That was cruel. You're...
You don't know what you're saying. Take a breath for a moment.
Oh, I know precisely what I'm saying. Unbelievable.
I hope Professor
I believe my next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the last. Come by Spin Witches as soon as you can.
Map. Flu Flames locations. Hop chat map. Quests. All. In The Headmistress Speaks. The portrait of Professor Neve Fitzgerald. Map. Hop Flu Flames The Headmistress Speaks. The portrait of Professor Neve Fitzgerald. Secret rooms. The room of you. Mum's the word. The map chamber. A secret room nestled below Hogwarts.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Map. Blue Flames locations. Secret rooms. Room of require. Potting table. Potting table. Empty. Chinese chopped dittany. Mallow sweet mandrake. Mandrake. Potting table. Empty. Mandrake. A magical mandrake. Potion station. Felix fit Maxim invisibility potion. Maxima Idurus Thunderbrew. Create Folk Thunderbrew. Potting table. Chinese shrivel fluckweed, venomous 10, shrivel fit, Chinese chompic, Chinese. Potting table. Empty. Shrivel fit, venomous tentacular, venomous 10. Triangle button. R2. Reading pen. Hypothestral. High wing. Thestral offspring. Lego. Cross button 0 0 1 0. Beast inventory. High wing. Puffstein. Thestral offspring. Female. Nurture. Thestral offspring. Moon calf. Male. Moon calf. Sepulch puffsky. Sepulch. Thestral offspring. Moon calf. Breeding pen. Giant purple toad. Beast inventory. Diricall. Giant purple toad offspring. Female. Diricall. Giant purple Diricall. Male.
Accio!
Beast inventory. Diricall. Giant purple toad. Male. Breeding pen. Jobernal. Beast inventory. Jobernal offspring. Male. Niffler. Niffler. Potion Station. Thunderbrew. Coke Thunderbrew. Map. Floof Broom Racing Event. Hogsmeade Quests. Map. In the shadow of the Polyjoyous plot. In the shadow of the bloodline. The man behind the moons. Mr. Moon will teach the man the sky is the man behind the moon. The sky is the limit. I should check in with Al Cross Map. Hogsmeade. The Three Broomsticks. The Three Broomsticks in is the most South Hogsmeade.
Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
Not enough reflection on Hello again. Wonderful to see you. As before,
Which is
I've
sporting
arranged a
need.
special
Wind
price
Wisp
on the
Broom.
upgrade
Broom
for you.
upgrade. An enhancement that significantly increases
You'll
Hogwarts
be
House
thrilled
Broom.
with that broom,
Moon Trimmer
I
Broom.
promise
You
you.
Weaver Broom. A comfortable.
You're all set with the new upgrade. I can't wait to hear what you think. This may sound presumptuous, but
You'd like me to report back with even more flight details.
you know me well. I feel I'm almost there. I just think I can improve broom flight a bit more. Miss Ray's is running a time trial at the South Coast course. Not ideal, really, what with rumours of Ranrock's lot and Ashwinders infiltrating the place. However, if you're flying high above them, you should be all right, I think.
They don't scare me.
I'm not worried, Mr. Weeks. I'll see if I can find Imelda.
I hope you are able to complete these trials. I have a feeling this final upgrade is going to be a sweeping success. Do be careful, of course. I shall look forward to hearing from you soon. I look forward to our next meeting.
Perhaps I could test out my new upgrade on the way.
Cross button.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Map. The high north south Hogwarts quests. All. The sky is the limit. The poached egg. Cross button. Up level. Talents.
I miss the old spring. If it thinks it's got Aram saved me more broken glasses than I care to have.
I wish I'd paid more attention.
It's not like her to forget.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
You said you had news about the
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realised that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
Well done.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg. Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
That sounds simple enough.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
Let's find our
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are.
Cross button.
There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
Revelio.
Poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays that way. At least until we've done what we came to do.
Triangle but Expelliarmus. R2 but
Accio. Defendo. Glacius. Protego.
I wonder how many they brought to capture her.
Revelio.
At least 10 usually.
Lumo. Triangle. Lumos. R
Reparo.
Fantastic.
There she is again.
She's breathtaking.
From a distance.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us. Watch your step.
Lumo.
Revelio. just raring for a fight.
Quiet, what was that? Well, there's no turning back now.
Luma triangle button. Lumos. Dip up.
She'd still be able to smell you. Watch out! It's her domain. She'll make sure we know it. Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
Oh, she's making it easy.
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm if you ask me. I don't suppose she listened to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that. Get to that opening below her. If we can get to that, we can get to the nest. She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
There's the nest. We're almost there.
Triangle button. Disillusionment. Art.
Repair.
Why is every bridge here broken? Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss. That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
People don't give creatures enough credit.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it. and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Not at all.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntel Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless
what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl. How could I have been so blind?
Map, Hogsmeade. Collection check, Gladrag's Wizardwear. North Hogs, Honeydukes. Steepley and Sons. Hogsmeade Square. Zonko's Joke Shop, The Three Broomsticks, South Hop Stitches and Drafts. The newest cross button.
Revelio.
It is wonderful to see you back here. Oh, perhaps today
Stitches
you
and
have
Drafts.
something you'd like
Druid
Penny
Wolf
to
Cave.
sell for you?
Gold Tattersall shirt, decorous midday school uniform, stylish midday school Tattersall shirt and gold trimmed debonair, diamond debonair arms, diamond debonair arms, stylish blazer school uniform, refined school cloak, steel blue robe. Well appointed, unidentified head item. Extraordinary. Take this to the room of requirement to reveal its quality.
Penny wishes you safe and wondrous travels.
Revelio.
Map, Hogsmeade. Collection check, world map, quests. Or, in the shadow of the bloodline. The Polyjoyous, the Daedalian keys, the sky, ghost of our love. In the shadow of the cross map. Flew flames like the astronomy wing. The wing of Hogwarts comprising the astronomy wing, the Polyjoyous charms classroom.
I think he was hungry.
More like he doesn't like you.
Accio. Revelio. Professor Fig, the Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the portkey. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well, you'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have Polyjuice Potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more. How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Do you have a moment, Professor? Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I will decide what's best. Oh, really?
Really? Why can't we talk about potions here? Seems fine to me.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student? Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this right.
When I witness what passes for magic in these halls, I simply mourn for the future of the wizarding world.
I thought I heard the headmaster approaching.
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
Headmaster? Here, what could he want?
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better!
Professor, a word? Professor Black? Again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they are fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Please do.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kagawa.
did we do to deserve him as a head?
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you. Now move along.
Are you alright? Look like you've seen a ghost.
If only. Get away! All of you!
Are they from the restricted section?
No, none of your business.
There you are, sneaking past me.
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
They're not invisible. I mean, I've seen them about. I mean, yes, sir.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours.
Professor, I need to speak to you. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
He's handling secret ministry, and I don't miss. He's handling, and I.
I realize that, and I'd like to keep it that way.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumours of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall never understand that.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Professor Black is happy with Scrope's performance as his house elf. There's no doubt it's...
Ahem. Attention, students! I hereby decree that the...
Level 26. Circle button.
Forthwith decorated in the elegant banners of Ravenclaw. I shall be taking no questions at this time. Or ever. Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone. Even Master himself.
You dare question me? I've changed.
And now I'm telling you that you can tell me.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
It's to do with strength. It's to do with my family's reign. It's
purebloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Ah! Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight. Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided.
Revelio. Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
Accio! At 100.
The Great Hall ceiling.
I'm sorry.
Revelio. Accio!
Foul left.
Alohomora.
Left stick. Move green spark. Right stick. Move red spark. Circle button. Back.
Revelio.
What do we have here? A demiguise.
Level 20. Map. Flu Flames locations. Hogwarts. Wait.
Fine now, demiguise. What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
The dark arts are dangerous.
The dark arts do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this. Better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
You can tell.
I'd like to know more about it if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus Curse?
I am.
Crucio, correct? The Cruciatus Curse. Also known as the Torture Curse. Inflicts excruciating pain on the victim.
Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
He had no choice.
How horrible. Poor Ominous. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Reparo. Accio. Confringo.
Triangle button. Art.
Lumos. Accio.
Lumos. Glacius. Levioso. Art.
Accio. Levioso.
Don't be silly. It's been around for a few hours, I think.
You think?
It didn't before.
Revelio. The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Toujours pure. Accio. Rebellion.
Edma.
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
Very well.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? That must be the pedestal. Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
I should have run when I could.
They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? I need to time this just right. I see. A staircase straight ahead. Ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there. This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them. Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward. Closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose. Now's my chance. the way forward. Can this be? I think I'm invisible. They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them. This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
I've never felt such power. Bombard! Bombarder! Defender! Repulsor! Defender! Bombarder! Defender! Defender! Bombarder! Descender! Depulsor! Bombarder! Defender! Defender! Bombarder! Defender! Descender! Bombarder! Defender! Depulsor! Defender! Defender! Bombarder!
Bombarder! Defender!
Level 27. Settings. Owl settings. Save game. Save unavailable. Manual saving is